This should be played at high volume, preferably in a residential area. This should be played at high volume, preferably in a residential area.
For an entire generation, people have experienced Star Wars the only way it's been possible, on the TV screen. But if you've only seen it this way, you haven't seen it at all.
Now, for its 20th anniversary, the adventure of a lifetime returns to the big screen. In a way you've never seen before.
There'll be no one to stop us this time.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
With newly enhanced visual effects,
They're coming in too fast!
THX and digital sound, and a few new surprises.
You're under arrest, Chancellor.
Are you threatening me, Master Jedi? Every single Jedi is now an enemy of the Republic.
Who could have done this?
Twisted by the dark side, young Skywalker has become.
I feel so helpless.
Chosen one!
Oh no.
Petroda! Dewanawanga.
Oh my. Do you wanna... where go?
Bato!
We bring a message to your master, Jabba the Hutt.
Dejawawanga.
I was called up for an interview at Twickenham Film Studios for a film called Blue Harvest. That was all I was told. And I was shooting a television series at the time. So I went along one morning. The train was late to Twickenham. When I got to the desk at Twickenham, they forgot to inform Richard Marquand, the director, that I was there. So Richard Marquand and the casting director were actually leaving. They thought I hadn't turned up. When they saw me, took me upstairs. Richard told me it was a science fiction film. I had never seen the Star Wars movie. I'd seen Empire Strikes Back because I worked with Anthony Daniels, C-3PO, on stage, and he'd just done Empire, so we went to see it because we knew Anthony. So I didn't really know an awful lot about the whole Star Wars thing. I was kind of like slightly too old for it. I was about to leave, presumably he was going to see other actors, and he just looked at me and he said, "Do you want to do it?"
Message, Arthur, the message.
And I said, "Well," he said, "it's a good part, okay? It's about 5 weeks' work." I said, "I don't have the script, I haven't read the script." He said, "Well, never mind about the script. Do you want to do it?" I said, "Yeah, oh, okay. He said, "Okay, sit down, I'm going to tell you something. It's not called Blue Harvest. It's not just a science fiction film. It's the next Star Wars movie. But don't tell anybody." So I immediately went home and told my kids I'm going to be in the next Star Wars movie. But don't tell anybody. And that was it.
Why Star Wars?
Well, there's like a million and one answers to that. It fills you with that spirit of adventure. It's in a way it ignites your imagination. Your dreams can come true in the sense that, for instance, here's this farm boy, Luke Skywalker, who dreams of getting out of the farm, going out there in the world, and it's his dream comes true. And it's all about, making your dreams come true in a positive way, going for it. And no matter what the obstacles, he passed through all those obstacles and won.
Mirror in the bathroom, please don't freak. The door is locked, just you and me. Can I take you to a restaurant that's got glass tables? You can watch yourself while you are eating. Just can't stop it. Every Saturday you see me window shopping. Find no interest in the racks and shelves. Just 1,000 reflections in my own sweet self. Mirror in the bathroom, please talk free. The door is locked, just you and me. Can I take you to a restaurant that's got glass tables? You can watch yourself while you are eating. Mirror in the bathroom. Mirror in the bathroom. Mirror in the bathroom. Mirror in the bathroom. Mirror in the bathroom.
For over 1,000 generations, the Jedi Knights were the guardians of peace and justice in the Old Republic, before the Dark Times, before the Empire. A young Jedi named Darth Vader, who was a pupil of mine until he turned to evil, helped the Empire hunt down and destroy the Jedi Knights. Vader was seduced by the dark side of the Force.
I actually didn't want to go. My dad wanted to go. And he took me, and I was like, ah.
ended up, I think he regretted taking me because it became like an obsession from the time I was 12 till, I'm a lot older than 12 now, so it was 30 years ago, so you can figure out how old I am. What did I identify with? I think it was the whole mythic creatures and all. And she's walking right past us again.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
And she's walking right past us again.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The mythic creatures, I always like myths, legends, that kind of thing. Right now I like Harry Potter, which is a similar type story in some ways. Searching for redemption, Dark Lord, the whole 9 yards. So I guess that whole mythic quality appeals to me. Because those are the type of things, Lord of the Rings, that I've always liked. So I think that's what was always appealing to me. And it was such a simple story, but told in a way, I guess, that I'd never seen it told before.
Hardware Wars. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll kiss $3 goodbye. Coming soon to a theater near you. Enjoy mirth-filled moments with the amusing antics of Space Drones 4Q2 and Artie Deco.
Artie Deco, where are you? At last, where have you been?
The song Charles Manson stole from the Beatles, We're Stealing It Back.
When you get to the bottom, you go back to the top of the slide, and you stop and you turn and you go for a ride. Then you get to the bottom, then you steal it again. Do you, don't you want me to love you? Coming out fast and rock you for you. Tell me the answer. Ain't no love, but you ain't no dancer. Helter skelter, helter skelter, helter skelter. Do you, don't you want me to make you? I'm coming down fast, now don't let me break you. Tell me the answer. You ain't no love, but you ain't no dancer. Helter skelter, helter skelter, helter skelter.
It's been so far the best one of these conventions. I've been to all of them, well, from Celebration 1 in Denver. And compared to all of them, this one has gone so smoothly and so nice. I got all my stuff done the first day. It's just been taking in the events and stuff. It's been awesome.
Now, we stopped you because of your shirt, so tell us about the relationship with that shirt in Star Wars.
Well, it's kind of the Misfits skull blended with Boba Fett's cool Bantha skull logo that he's got on his shoulder.
Boba Fett.
I saw it and I was like, yeah, I need that.
Blast, this is why I hate flying.
You've been able to parlay your knowledge and history and experience in Star Wars into a relationship or a free beer or anything?
Not really. No.
So it hasn't worked to your advantage at all working this out?
I get a lot of compliments, but I don't get any free beers.
Or boyfriends?
No, not really.
You're watching Project Gazebo, and this is Captain Jack Sparrow.
The best music video show in the Bay Area.
And the best music show in the Bay Area. Thanks very much.
What we have in the Thumbstar is the greatest weapon of mass destruction the universe has ever seen. Luckily, they included a button right here that'll blow the entire thing up.
That's odd. Why would they include a button that could destroy their entire station?
You got me. If I was designing it, I would have left that out.
How will we find this button, sir?
That's the best part. They built this corridor that leads right to it. You just zip in, follow a straight line, and fire.
Yoda was a nightmare for me because it was hard for me to believe that we could take this puppet made out of plastic and rubber and a lot of wire sticking out of his behind that are being pulled for his ears to go up and down and all. I was really concerned that we could make it into a living thing and not a puppet.
Force not make one great.
I asked to have it be able to eat, so he could put something in his mouth. And he's a very wise little creature, a very strong little creature, and also childlike. The childlike quality that I imparted to him was very important. When he's fighting with R2-D2 and he's banging on R2-D2 with a little stick, that was important.
R2!
Everything he does that has a little bit of humor is very important because that was Zen humor for me. He's a little Buddhist.
And where you should not. For my ally is the Force. And a powerful ally it is. Life creates it. Makes it grow. Its energy surrounds us and binds us. Luminous beings are we, not this crude matter. You must feel the force around you. Here, between you, me, the tree, the rock, everywhere.
It's difficult to think that a creature that lives in water and on land, that's why he has sort of reptilian skin, that's a great master and is yet childlike. This is kind of appealing to a lot of people. And here they have it. They got a little mascot, Yoda, a little Zen Buddhist.
My first movie was called The Ticklish Affair, and then from there I went to Addams Family, the original Addams Family TV show, and I played, guess what?
Cousin. It?
Well, of course. In 1983, I believe 83, we had an interview for a bunch of little people to be one of this film and The Return of the Jedi. And that's when I played one of the Walk on the Glider. If they see my name on the screen, I mean, it's gotta be me. And I can show you that on Buck Rogers, I played the character Twiki, the robot. So, I mean...
That's where I know your name from.
All right.
It just hit me.
I mean, this name has been all over the place. Sometime in the front of the screen, sometime at the end, but it's been all over.
There it is.
All right, Wedge, go for the power regulator on the North Tower.
Copy, Gold Leader. I'm already on my way out.
Star Wars will not die. I mean, there will always be a reason to celebrate, and I'm looking forward to whatever that is. I'm not one of those organizers that figure that out, but someone will figure it out, and I'll be there.
You know, any woman who gets turned on to Bigfoot, you know, needs psychiatric help. Let's face it.
I'm a nurse manager actually of a neuroscience unit. So, and all my staff has called me to say hi. They know I'm here.
Just the whole thing. It's lovely. I love it, and I love it being here. It's great.
I'm currently unemployed. I'm just a fan.
Hello, my name is Felix Silla. You are watching Project Placebo.
The Bay Area's best music video.
Oh, really? Thank you. Bye-bye.